Have you ever wondered if a single pill could reignite the spark in your intimate life, no matter your age? Meet Viagra, often called the magic pill, which has helped millions of men regain confidence and connection with their partners. Since its introduction over 2 decades ago, Viagra has transformed countless relationships by improving physical response. But it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. While many have heard that Viagra works like a miracle, the truth is a bit more nuanced. It can help increase blood flow and support erection strength, yet it also comes with considerations, potential side effects, interactions with other medications, and the need to address underlying health issues. Imagine Paul, 68, who tried Viagra after years of hesitancy. He was thrilled when it helped him feel close to his partner again. But he also learned the importance of discussing his heart health medications with his doctor before taking that first pill. In this video, we'll explore how Viagra works, who can benefit most, and why it's crucial to combine it with healthy lifestyle choices like regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and open communication with your partner and healthcare provider. You'll hear real stories, like Paul's journey from uncertainty to rediscovered intimacy, and get clear, research-backed guidance on making informed decisions. Whether you're curious about trying Viagra for the first time or looking to optimize its benefits, understanding how to use it safely and effectively is key. By the end of this video, you'll know when Viagra might be right for you, how to approach the conversation with your doctor, and what complementary habits can help you enjoy its full potential. Have you ever felt hesitant to discuss erectile challenges with your doctor or partner? What would it mean for you to reclaim that sense of closeness and confidence? As we dive deeper into the world of Viagra, let's take a closer look at what this magic pill actually does and who it can benefit the most. Viagra, also known by its generic name sildenafil, is primarily used to treat erectile dysfunction in men. It works by increasing blood flow to the main part, which helps men achieve and maintain an erection. In a healthy sexual response, arousal triggers the release of nitric oxide, which relaxes the blood vessels and allows more blood to flow into the main part. However, when someone experiences ED, this process is disrupted. Viagra helps by enhancing that natural mechanism, allowing the blood vessels to relax and blood to flow more freely, ultimately supporting an erection. It's important to note, however, that Viagra isn't an aphrodisiac. It won't increase desire or arousal. For Viagra to be effective, sexual stimulation is still necessary. That's why, just like Paul from earlier, it's essential to have realistic expectations and to understand that Viagra helps with the physical aspect of sexual function, but emotional intimacy and connection are still central to the experience. Now, who can benefit from Viagra? The ideal candidate is someone who is experiencing ED due to issues like poor blood circulation, diabetes, or age-related decline in sexual function. In fact, many men in their 60s and beyond experience ED because of natural changes in their bodies as they age. For example, as we grow older, the blood vessels in our bodies lose some of their flexibility, which can make it harder to achieve or maintain an erection. Viagra helps counteract this decline by enhancing blood flow and supporting a natural erection. However, it's crucial to understand that not every man is a good candidate for Viagra. If you have certain health conditions, like severe heart disease or low blood pressure, Viagra may not be the best option. That's why it's essential to have an open and honest conversation with your healthcare provider. They can help determine if Viagra is a safe and appropriate option for you based on your individual health status and any other medications you may be taking. For example, Janet, who's in her 70s, was initially hesitant to try Viagra because of her heart condition. But after a detailed discussion with her doctor, she learned that Viagra might be a good fit for her with careful monitoring. This shows the importance of having a personalized approach to ED treatment. Have you had a conversation with your doctor about ED or any health concerns that might affect your ability to enjoy intimacy? How can you ensure you're making the best decision for your health and relationship? Alongside understanding how Viagra works, adopting healthy habits can truly enhance its effectiveness and support your overall sexual wellness. Let's explore how simple lifestyle changes, especially gentle movement, mindful nutrition, and careful timing, can complement Viagra and help you get the most out of each dose. First, consider cardiovascular health. Good blood flow is the foundation of erectile function, and regular, moderate exercise strengthens your heart and blood vessels. Paul discovered this firsthand. After his doctor prescribed Viagra, Paul added 3 20-minute walks to his weekly routine, one after breakfast, one after lunch, and one in the early evening. He chose a pace that was brisk but comfortable enough to raise his heart rate without leaving him breathless. Within a month, Paul noticed he needed smaller doses of Viagra to achieve the same results. His improved circulation meant his body responded more naturally, and he felt more energetic both in and out of the bedroom. Next, let's look at nutrition. Certain foods support healthy blood vessels and hormone balance, while others can interfere with Viagra's absorption. For example, a heavy, high-fat meal can delay the pill's onset, making it take longer to work. Landmarks in research show that incorporating heart-healthy foods like leafy greens, berries, whole grains, and lean proteins can boost nitric oxide production, the very compound Viagra amplifies to relax blood vessels. Try starting your day with oatmeal topped with blueberries and a sprinkle of walnuts. Enjoy a colorful salad with grilled salmon at lunch, and opt for steamed vegetables and quinoa for dinner. Over time, these choices help your body maintain steady energy levels and support optimal response to medication. Timing also matters. Viagra is most effective when taken on an empty or lightly filled stomach, about 30 to 60 minutes before sexual activity. If you take it after a heavy meal, you might need to wait longer for results. Pairing the pill with a light snack, perhaps a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit, can balance your blood sugar without hindering absorption. Always follow your doctor's guidance on dosage and timing, and keep a simple diary. Note the time you took Viagra, what you ate, and how long it took to work. This record helps you identify the meal patterns and schedules that deliver the best outcomes. Finally, moderation in alcohol and smoking is key. While an occasional glass of wine can enhance relaxation, excessive drinking or tobacco use constricts blood vessels and counteracts Viagra's benefits. Paul found that limiting himself to 1 glass of red wine with dinner and replacing his evening cigarette with a short walk improved both his cardiovascular health and his erectile response. Which of these habits, gentle daily movement, nutrient-rich meals, careful timing, or cutting back on alcohol and tobacco, could you start adjusting this week to boost your Viagra results and overall intimacy? When it comes to intimacy, the heart and mind often lead the way, especially when using a magic pill like Viagra. Physical readiness is one part of the experience, but emotional connection and open communication can transform a functional erection into a deeply satisfying encounter. Take Janet and George, married for over 40 years. George started using Viagra to help with occasional challenges in the bedroom, but he found himself tense and performance-focused, worrying about timing and results. Janet noticed his anxiety and gently suggested they talk about what intimacy meant to each of them now, beyond just the mechanics of sex. Their conversation revealed that both missed the laughter, the gentle touches, and the unhurried closeness they once shared. They decided to set aside time each week, not for sex, but for connection, a candlelit dinner at home, taking a slow dance in the living room, or simply sharing stories over coffee. Without the pressure of performance, George's anxiety eased. When they next used Viagra together, the combination of physical readiness and deep emotional safety made the experience richer and more fulfilling. Here are practical ways to strengthen emotional intimacy alongside Viagra. Talk honestly about expectations. Share your hopes, fears, and experiences. When both partners understand what the pill can and cannot do, you remove pressure and build trust. Cultivate non-sexual affection. Hold hands, hug, or cuddle regularly. These small gestures boost oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and reinforce emotional safety. Plan intimate rituals. Create moments focused on closeness rather than performance. A simple foot massage, a shared bath, or reading aloud together can spark desire without the stress of proving anything. Practice mindful presence. During intimate moments, pause to notice your partner's breath, their touch, and your own sensations. Mindfulness keeps you engaged in the present and enhances pleasure. Seek support if needed. Sometimes a few sessions with a counselor or sex therapist can help you and your partner navigate changes, expectations, and communication styles. What emotional rituals or conversations could you start with your partner to deepen connection and reduce anxiety around intimacy? By combining Viagra's physical support with genuine emotional closeness, you create a powerful synergy, one that honors both body and heart, and brings you closer than ever before. As we wrap up this video, I want to remind you that intimacy is not just about physical health. It's about the emotional, mental, and relational connection you share with your partner. Viagra may offer physical support, but the real magic comes when you combine that with open communication, understanding, and intimacy beyond the bedroom. Take a moment to reflect. What small change could you make in your relationship today to improve your connection with your partner? Whether it's a gentle conversation, a shared activity, or simply holding hands, every effort to nurture that bond is a step towards greater intimacy. If you've learned something valuable today about Viagra and its role in enhancing intimacy after 60, take action. Talk to your doctor about whether Viagra is right for you, and have an open, honest conversation with your partner about expectations and desires. Empower yourself and your relationship with knowledge, self-care, and connection. We've covered a lot, from understanding how Viagra works, to addressing concerns about side effects, and finally, exploring the emotional side of intimacy. By combining all these elements, you're setting yourself up for a fuller, more satisfying, intimate life. After watching this video, what's one step you can take towards enhancing your intimate relationship today? Is it talking openly with your partner, scheduling a doctor's appointment, or simply setting aside time for connection? If this video resonated with you and helped you gain insights into your intimate wellness, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts below. How do you approach intimacy at this stage of life? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Your experiences matter, and we're all here to support each other. Remember, you deserve to feel empowered, healthy, and connected in all areas of your life. And age is just a number when it comes to enjoying intimacy. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself, inside and out.